Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Transport Fever 2. Today, I did consider making the same joke we did last time about being on a different horse. That was actually, well, pretending to be the same one, but it was actually a different one. Oh, don't hit me, trees. But we've only got one ship line, which is what we ended last episode on, so that doesn't really count. At the moment, we are on one of our mail delivery trucks. It's bringing some mail back into Cessnock. We're going to turn left here and head down to our main pickup area and see how we go. It looks like there's 4 to pick up. We dropped off 1. Oh yeah, they can't, because of this capacity, they can't pick up and drop off at the same time. Forgot about that. Maybe that's why they were filling up a little bit. That's okay. But that means we are sending 2 mail up to this, like our first pickup area. They're still not sending any mail, but they're receiving some mail. That's good at least. Unless it's not, maybe they're just bills. I don't know. Yeah, so that's probably an oversight on my behalf, but she'll be right, mate. In terms of how everything else is going, our grain over here, we're kind of getting through some of it. This queue isn't quite as long. Down here at our food, we've got a bit of a food backup, but still seems to be managing. Over here, we've still got a lot of a food backup. What I might do is just make this platform a bit bigger, just to give it some more space. We're telling it's got a rate of 52, but we're sending at 89. Let us just go a bit crazy for a minute. Way more vehicles on there. Spend all of our money getting this food into the city. 124 now. That should keep them happy for a while. Probably too many, but it'll be okay. In terms of our tools down here, we're keeping our port full so that we can transfer planks as soon as the ship pulls in. Our factory here is kind of just keeping up with the what are they called? Planks that they're getting delivered. Producing a nice amount of tools, keeping sending into the city. Up here at our planks end, it's struggling. It's not getting the logs that it needs. Pure and simple. In terms of the plan we discussed last time, we don't have anywhere near the budget to do it yet, so we're going to need to come up with another smaller project before we consider our big oil stuff. Like, words just didn't work there. Now exactly what we're gonna do there, I haven't thought ahead. An easy one might be to take some of these logs down here, just to help that. Don't really want to. What else have we got here that looks fairly low-hanging fruit? Steel. There's fish here. Where's the fishery? There's no fishery over here. There's another planks. A coal. That's 2 to 1, and there's no berries here. It's no good either. There's berries there. We might just do another little food run around here. Grain into Leongatha. Into the city. Nice and short. And if we reuse some of these roads, we can do it in one line potentially. reuse the same horse and trucks just for the time being. Yeah, we know some are not doing so great. Because they're like this part, they have to go both ways. It does mean that they're never going to come back fully stocked though. And in terms of the city here, we could, like, you could route them around down that side. At that point, this is such a difficult decision. Okay, let's just do it in one for now. We're just trying to help out the rest of our facilities. Okay, we'll put this here, configure. Let's add some more cargo space. Let's add an entrance and an exit. And we will put some little curvies in here. Okay, so there's our pickup done. Now we need the transfer over here, which will be very similar. So we're gonna do it all in one. Exit, entrance. You go to there. You go around to there. Done. And then in here, they can stop there on their way back through. Okay, new line. It's a truck line. It's Leongatha. Grain to food to delivery. Color it yellow. So we go from here to there. And then we stop there on the way back. And up here in Leongatha, we want to tell it full load. Do need a trucks depot down here. We've got this nice little bit of road here at the end. Just plop it there. What are these? How do they compare? A little bit faster, a lot louder. I'm not too keen on the being louder, but the speed could be nice, and they load faster. Let's stick with horses just for now. We'll get 5. Color them yellow on our food delivery line. And immediately we've got grain there, ready to go. So that will help Leongatha to grow. In terms of post, so some do produce post, but we can like go through here. We could get through there. I mean, there is a way to our post center here. It's ridiculous, but it is possible. I wonder when they're going to pick up that mail. Probably when they're not bringing stuff back. I mean, because of the layout of the city, we could probably tell them to stop there on their way out as well. So like come in here, drop off, come up here, drop off, and then they'll be able to pick up there, come back here, pick up here, head back out of the city. That will work a bit better, I think. Over here, there's only one. And none of these look like they're producing post. Fair enough. And it looks like we're still That's satisfying them all. How about over here in Armadale? Got a lot of bread everywhere. Looks like we're keeping them happy too. Looks like we're keeping them happy too. Excellent. Up to 1.5 million. We're gonna keep repaying that loan down. We've got bread there, okay. This is good now. This is too many queued up. 8, 9, 10. Sell. Possibly sold the wrong ones, but it's too many on there. Like even over here, there's probably a couple too many now. But I don't really want to change them. Because it's not quite splitting it exactly evenly, but pretty close. Is there another grain we can bring into the mix? So there's no more grain up here. Just kind of a bugger. All the other grain is far away. We could get it in there then. Would be nice. Like down here in Leongath, we've got a second one. This is full already. What do we got? Rate of 55. So that's doing something, but barely. We got. Do some of these have bread? Well, some of the later ones have some bread. The second one? Well, he does too. So this will start getting some bread to help it out. But, I mean, that's such a silly way to go through the town. Let's help you out a bit. That's expensive to upgrade those. But that's the upgrade I want though. Man, why are they so expensive? Are we really shifting that many houses? Well, look, we've kind of changed their route a little bit. I mean, if we can get this one, that'd be nice. Just to stop them like doing the zigzag. They'll probably just zigzag here then. That's the one we want. $500,000. We'll get there. We will get there. And up here, still don't have enough trucks on the line. How's everything going? This is the new one we just started, losing money. A mail line, it's losing a bit of money, that's okay. That is okay. We're not too concerned about a mail line at the moment. It's just kind of helping out. Like if we were to put a bus around here to take out some of these local trips, it would lose money almost surely. But we're not doing it to make money, we're doing it to get all these other cars off of the road. Like, it's our road. Yeah, look, see, we're queued up again here. I think we're just gonna sell them now. And the other line, it's not queued up, so I'm gonna leave it. But this one that is queued up, we'll sell them, let it rebalance itself out again. We'll help it out. Still got plenty of planks here waiting. Mail and tools. What? No. So Cessnock Exchange. You can do mail only. Cessnock Exchange. Mail only. We'll take both directions, load and unload. No tools. That probably means... Yeah, that makes no sense at all. Unless it's gonna like take them up and then bring them back here. Is the only thing I can think of. For like this guy out here maybe. He's cut off though. Oh, we do have enough money now. It was in Leongatha. We had to upgrade that street and that one. And our trucks are still not going that way. Why not? How much is that one? 800,000. I want to ban the trucks from the street. I mean, look at that nice wide road they have down there. And they're like going up this little pokey side street. Get out of here, side road. Oh, yes. Oh, they're going... That is not what I wanted them to do at all. How much was this? 800,000. Okay, we'll come back there in a bit to upgrade that section there. And then things are gonna get interesting if that line doesn't auto route the right way. Is everything here making sense? It is. I wonder. Like if up here we change the platform, there's one less cross here. Does mean they're gonna get caught there though. Okay, let's go back. Just so they're on opposite sides of the road. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. Where do they want to get to? Cessnock. Sure. Anything over here? Let's look at their... there's barely any... Well, Canberra has a little bit down the main strip. We could possibly get a bus route in there. Let's give it a shot. So let's go up there, and then we'll go over there, and then here, and then here. And we'll go... Well, it doesn't really matter whether we go clockwise or counterclockwise, because we're only going to put on one route in here. This will be a bus line. This will be Canberra. Let's go counterclockwise. Buses. Even though there's no clockwise one yet. When we do add the clockwise one in, we'll be like already partly prepared. Okay, done. Let's find there's no depot near here. So let's add, I don't really want to add a new one. Let's get from this one. So I want a passenger. Because they're going to be in residential areas, we're mostly looking for quiet. Let's put 2 on there. Now they're light green. And we want Canberra buses. Now I don't expect them to do particularly well, but they might pick up a little bit. Look at that, 36 already. I don't know where they come from, but good start. 1.2 million. Let's come back down here to Leongatha and upgrade that section of road. Now, these are still not going that way. That is super frustrating. Like we've given them a nice road through and they're not taking it. Yeah, we'll trash that. See, I don't understand why this one thinks that way is better. Possibly the long way around that corner, maybe? Can we trash one of these like that? Now it's got no choice. Are bus lanes a thing in this era yet? They're not. Let's pay off some more loan. And like we're halfway there. So like basically once we get down to no loan left, then in theory we could take out a loan for the full amount of our plan and get going. But with the little bit of money we have now, we can start. It was over here, wasn't it? Our oil to the yeah, our oil, like from the oil well to the refinery. Now if we we'll put a rail line through here and around there, follow that road down. There's another set of stuff there. I don't want to touch it yet. No, I think here let's put a road down the side of the facility. And that's the road we're going to build our truck stop on. Now oil goes bonkers awfully quickly. From anyone that's seen our previous episodes. So I don't expect a truck oil line to go particularly well. Now from the back here, we're going to bring a little road out like this. And again, we're gonna just tinker with this until we get a little bit of slope and a bit lower cost. So there's our pickup point. We need the same thing over here. A bigger boat, nice. Let's put it there. Configure. Entrance. Exit. You come out to there. You can come around to there. I'm happy with how that will work. Am I? I think so. So let's get at least this section working. New line. What are these? This is Mildura and Port Hedland. Truck line. Mildura Road to Port Hedland. Oil. We'll color it a oily type color. We're going from there to there. And it doesn't look like we have any clashes. Awesome. At Mildura, we are going to tell it to wait for a full load again. And then over here, let's just add a little section on the end for a roadhouse. Now in terms of our cargo, this is staying out of the city, so we might go with one that's a little faster. Still doesn't have any more cargo, but it's a little bit louder as well. I'm not sure, 5 to start seems okay. We'll color them that blacky color. Put them on that oil line, so immediately this has started going, sending out 400, and our rate is 30. It's never going to keep up. Let's repay some more loan here. But we're getting there. We've started our big rail plan. Let's just check all of these other things. Well, that's upgraded. I wonder how that happened. Because it's certainly not getting enough. Must have just managed to get enough planks for long enough. We can't add another ship on there just yet. We'll wait a minute. Maybe we will add another ship on there just to help it out a bit. I'd love to get some more planks into there. Some more logs into there, sorry. That's what I'd really like to do. So then we can have them coming back fully stocked as well. But there's nothing then to, like, for it to bring back. Like, it would take logs and then come back empty. I don't think that's worthwhile. It's not a worthwhile exchange. Let's look over here. We're eventually going to put a port in here. That's a long way. We can get there. Let's see if we can't. Like, what do we need to do here to cheat our way in, essentially? We'll put that up there so that at least they look connected. And then we'll bring a road down here to the water's edge, nearly. Get our port out. See. Also, we can do that. So that will work. That will legitimately work. So we don't need to do any, like, massive landscaping things around there. It will just work, which is a wonderful thing. Got so much oil here, it's crazy. 200 piled up. That is just ridiculous. I wonder as well. No, we definitely want the fuel, like our rail pickup over here. Okay, let's put it in. We're gonna go for a giant honkin' one, 320 meters. gonna go for one so big because eventually we're going to want trains this big, possibly longer. And it's not a terminal because you can make your own terminal, and I prefer the look of just tinkering with it yourself. So we can get rid of all of those. Let's put in like a main large building. Let's put in a little side building here, and then a couple of yards. Just to pretty it up a bit. But you can see that it's not connected to essentially this, which is what we want. Which means, let's just pause so nothing breaks. We'll have to delete that, add, delete that as well, re-add this road in. And let's come across there, like that. Whoops. So we can see we've got connections here into this facility, connections here into the station, and they're connected just enough. That's all it needs. But now this looks a bit wonky, so let's just neaten up that corner a bit. Alright, we can as well. We can unpause now. We want asphalt. Possibly this one, not that big. There we go, just paint this in a little bit to make it look a bit neater. We can do this side as well. Look at that. It's not very level here, but it does the job. So this is one end of that rail line.